Ya aduh, ini kenapa teksturnya masih ngebug lagi. Dan selamat datang di channel Flacy Llecu. Pada video kali ini gua akan melanjutkan gameplay Honkai Star Rail, yaitu misi trailblaze pertemuan matahari terbenam ke tempat menginap yang sudah diatur oleh Oleg. Jadi langsung saja menuju map marker, yaitu sekitar 50 meter di depan dari sini ya.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Grand Hotel.
Hey, that's not very polite.
Iyalah ya.
It's fine. You aren't the first guest to have that reaction. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. Eventually, he actually did it. Have you seen that stylish
Buset,
Gerda
jadi
hotel?
mereka ingin membuat
Strictly
sesuatu
speaking,
dan benar-benar
it's a
bisa
branch of
membuatnya.
this Grand Hotel.
Lah, ini cuman cabangnya doang.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Ya, langsung saja lah ya. Aku capek, ayo kembali ke kamar untuk istirahat.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
Ya, mudah-mudahan lah ya nggak ada apa-apa.
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Penampilan bisa menipu.
Happy now? He's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me.
Lah terus ada apa?
But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine, we'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel
Ya
experience
pastinya
was
lah ya harus
eventful, to say
lebih
the least.
waspada daripada yang kemarin waktu lagi di hotel. Tiba-tiba ada sesuatu.
I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Mars terlihat paling energik.
No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter
Lah
before.
kok kenapa
Do you
begadang?
know how bad it is for your skin?
I'll keep watch.
Lah kok mau jaga malam?
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
Ya aduh, gimana nih?
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Jadi sekarang di chip room. Ini ada koleksi, ambil saja. Dan selanjutnya gak ada apa-apa lagi ya yang bisa gua interaksi kecuali istirahat. Coba gua lihat Benar-benar tidak ada apa-apa lagi ya yang bisa gua interaksi kecuali istirahat. Tempat tidurnya tidak terlalu empuk, tapi kamar ini terasa lebih seperti di rumah daripada kamar hotel yang didekorasi dengan dingin di overworld. Capeknya kuharap aku bisa tidur dengan nyenyak.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point
Ya
of
aduh, ada apa ini? Jangan-jangan Kokolia.
silence?
Menarik juga ya animasinya.
My only you soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never.
Ya aduh, suara Stellaron.
A new world.
Ya aduh, gimana ini? Ya aduh, jangan-jangan. Aduh,
That voice again.
suara itu lagi, mimpi yang
Such a
aneh.
strange dream.
Lebih baik bangun dan jalan-jalan dulu kalau tidak bisa tidur. Keluar dan bersantai.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Bukan siapa-siapa sih.
It's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
Pastinya tidak.
No sleep for you either, huh?
Akhir-akhir ini aku sering mimpi buruk.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Jadi ada sesuatu.
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
Lebih baik kamu tanya Den Heng. Atau aku tidak tahu.
I see. Well, thank you for being sincere. In itself, it's a comfort to me. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away?
Ya, mungkin ada sesuatu kali ya.
She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself, and it bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Kamu tidak punya pilihan.
I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected.
Buset. Jadi kemajuan penyebaran fragmentum tidak terpengaruh.
Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silverman guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
Kami akan membantumu.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Ayo kita bekerja sama. Mungkin kita bisa buat perubahan.
Maybe you're right.
Jadi bagaimana?
Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Iyalah ya. Jadi selanjutnya bagaimana ini?
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
Jadi semakin rumit saja. Lah kok tiba-tiba ada Silly.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
And the rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down.
Jadi apakah kita harus ikut ke sana juga? Apa ada masalah?
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Tidak masalah, kami bisa membantu apa saja.
Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with.
Yaduh, jadi kekurangan sumber daya dan persediaan hampir habis. Dan sekarang perlu banyak persediaan. Apa di bawah tanah ada kota lain?
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns.
Yaduh, jadi gara-gara menyebarnya fragmentum, semakin banyak monster yang ditemukan.
The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center.
Lah jadi baru tahun yang lalu.
I used to
Beberapa
manage
tahun
an
yang lalu.
orphanage clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Kami juga akan membantu.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could
Sedikit
join us.
kali ya. Kalau
People
cuma
say I
sedikit
start
gak
staying.
ngaruh lah
I
ya.
only want another person to help. Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town.
Jadi kita akan pergi ke Rivet Town, melewati pegunungan.
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones.
Jadi kehabisan pelat logam dan perban untuk membalut yang patah tulang.
Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage since the kids often got
Bisa lah ya.
I didn't bring it with me when I left. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the
Buset,
lab.
masih ada lagi painkiller.
Hopefully they've been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown.
Langsung lah ya, gak usah kelamaan sebelum matahari terbenam.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Pergi ke Rivet
What's all the
Town.
fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Lah 2 orang ini malah debat lagi. Dan gua harus pergi ke Rivet Town. Tetapi karena videonya sudah cukup panjang, jadi gua akan mengakhiri. Cukup sampai sini dulu lah ya. Terima kasih buat yang sudah nonton sampai sini. Like dan juga komen. Gua harap kalian terhibur dan ketemu lagi di video-video lainnya. Have a great day.